Hi, angels. Thank you for being here, wanting to share with you, the vision for Winter Rose and what it's turning into and what it wants to be and where it's taken me as practitioner and woman. And I still have no idea what's happening and where it's going. But I think the message today is just to share the process of unclenching, the process of intrinsic relaxation, like when we are relaxing down to the bone, and how we don't know what this feels like until we experience it, which is such a paradox, right? And I feel like this is the polarity of life, that we don't know spiky unless we've felt soft, right? So how can we know this relaxation until we've met the tension? How do we know that we're fully in trust unless we've felt distrust? How do I know when I really am deeply relaxed to my bone until the tension in my bones dissolve? Until the tension that has been manifesting there through unresolved whatever is being processed. So the process of putting out this retreat has been incredible. I received this vision of Winter Rose about, it was maybe a year ago. And it first came out as an online work, which was beautiful, but it was really clear that it needed to be in person. And I saw mountain setting, forest, cold, like almost Cedarburg vibes, and just misty, soft rain, fireplaces, beautiful food, women laughing, women crying, women howling, women tending to their own bodies, remembering, being in ceremony together, women talking about things that they've never shared with anybody else, but now they are, because they're in a safe place, they feel safe in their bodies again, they've been connecting to other women for the last 24 hours, and there's something really primal coming through that they now feel they can whisper these unspoken words. And it sort of came through for me, this vision came through for me after my cohorts with 2 incredible international teachers that I trained with last year. Mind-blowing work, working with the shadow. That was the work, the shadow. And going into deep somatic body work and pelvic work, and being with women. That was just an online space, and there was so much that happened in those 3 months, and this seed of power and desire was planted in my heart and my womb, and wanting to manifest this and bring it to the women in our community here in Cape Town, because I think it's missing, I think it's lacking. I feel from my personal experience that it's lacking, that there are places where we can truly integrate our shadow. I think it's lacking that there are places that we call women's circles and women's events and women's retreats, but we're not really sitting in reflection and shadow reconciliation and learning how to relax in that, because it's uncomfortable work. And this has been my vision, this has been my desire, to bring this to the women of our areas and of our communities. And the vision itself is so visceral, and yet the movement, the unfolding of how it's coming into play is like nothing I had imagined. It's completely taking on its own form. And it's shown me, it's been such an initiation for me, because it has shown me where I am not relaxing, where I am clenching and holding my being and feeling really stressed and feeling like it's not going the way it should be going in order for the vision to be met. And it has shown me so clearly where to unclench myself from what I think it should be and how I think it should be moving, and relax in the unfolding of how the moment is presenting itself, because she knows. And she is the wise one, and she's been teaching me, and she's been coming to me through this direct experience with this retreat, this flow, this unflow, this doing, this non-doing, of reminding me that I can do nothing when I am stressed. Nothing. I can do nothing when I'm stressed. I can do nothing when I'm tense, when I'm contracted. I can do nothing when I don't feel nourished. I can do nothing when I feel overwhelmed, when I'm criticizing myself, when I'm in my story, in my pattern. I can do nothing. It's not serving me, it's not serving anybody, it's certainly not serving this vision. And I've noticed myself slip back into the old ways many times, so many times, slipping back, and it's been such a real experience of rechecking myself, remembering why I'm doing this. Of course, how can I put something like this out there and come to retreat and start meeting this moment, right, and start teaching this work, when the whole creation of it has been anything but? So it's moved in different ways. She's taken on her own form, and I noticed how I was holding myself in certain times, and how very quickly it was shown to me, hey, watch yourself, check yourself, feel this, let go of this, relax into this. And again, I just come back to the practices, that each time I really got myself going, or I really felt myself in a clenched, bunched up, tucked in, sucked in ball of just matter and density, with a mind that was full of mental tension, I came back to the Tandava, I came back to my Tantra yoga, I came back to, just dancing my body, my yin yoga practice, my walking the land. I've really fallen in love. I'm having a serious love affair with Noordhoek Beach at the moment, and the ocean can be any weather. I need to be there. I need to be in the ocean. I need to cold water plunge. I need to be with her. And this is my devotional practice. And noticing what it is doing to my body, and from the inside, internally allowing me to just like unclench everything. And then how everything has shifted, and now I can feel from a place of authenticity and truth, instead of being in my stories and my pain. So this is what I want to share with you, is it has been a journey to get to this place. We have 4 weeks to go. And you can rest knowing that the very foundation of this container has been an initiation for the teacher and for the woman holding it. And it's been nothing but a love project. I've seen this as well. This is purely art and love and passion and desire and meeting, coming together in meeting and in love. This is not a business thing. She is a living prayer. She is coming to you to answer your longings, your desires, your necessity for rest and pure nourishment. She is coming to bow to you, to remind you that you do not walk this alone. She has come to remind you how to release your resistance around feeling, and to remind you how to love, because that's what all of this is all about. You know, when I'm clenching and holding and stressing and feeling resistance, what I'm actually feeling is my limited capacity to love. That's what that is. And all of this, the whole experience, all of this experience that we're having is teaching us to love and showing us where we've put up walls and armoring around loving, and where we don't let love in. And so, you know, the winter rose, I haven't been putting it out there for very long, but I've noticed that the wording has changed, the way I'm expressing it has changed. She's taken on this new, completely new other embodiment of expressing love, and that I don't want to go too deeply in bullet point form, like this is what we'll be doing and this is what it's about, and if you feel so, then this is for you. It's not what I want to do. That's cringe. I'm not doing that. I'm sharing with women directly that this is about your capacity to love. This is about you letting love in and showing you where you don't. And we work with certain practices to really open that and reveal to you more of yourself. It's a process of becoming. There is no upgrading or whatever else spiritual bypassing terms there are out there at the moment. You're not becoming a better version of yourself. No, you are becoming. This is it. You're just becoming. It's a becoming. And this is spoken a lot about in the tantras, the becoming of you putting down the shackles and the armoring and the layers and the protection and the boundaries and the limits. And when you are standing there completely naked, in your naked awareness, when you've been stripped bare from everything that you think you know about yourself, when you feel completely unraveled, but you can relax in that, who are you then? And wouldn't you like to meet her? That woman of your heart, right? Wouldn't you like to meet her? So this is what we'll be moving through in this container. Maybe it's spoken to you, maybe it's repelled you. Whatever is moving in you, it's perfect. And I remind you to relax in it.